is...
I would just be meeting them.
You just gotta go over there and meet them.
Yep.
Okay, you show up over there in the dark end of a road where there's a boat dock and an airboat. So it's kind of noisy once they start her up. So they're noisy boats. Everything goes diving out of the ways. You go riding out to some location where the boat finally stops and skids up on the shore a little bit. It's an island. Looks kind of man-made in the middle of a swamp area.
It's his island that he lives on.
No, it's much smaller than that. It's got like a garage, a concrete garage on it with some stuff growing around it and stuff. But for the most part, it's, well, and it's concrete's like part of its shape. It's like a lot of wood here and there in between. Concrete's like the frame.
Yeah, it's his house.
No. It
Wrong area.
is just a box.
Yeah, like
marked
I said, it's his house.
It's marked U.S. Navy.
You hobo.
Navy, huh?
Yeah, it's a bunker. Apparently, it was robbed. And, bunch of stuff taken out of it. Only thing's really left in it
Was my stolen
was
gun.
your guns.
My stolen guns.
There's 2 of them. What kind of we found interesting was they're in some kind of bag. They bring them over and they drop them on the table. The bag's like, sounds like chainmail almost. And they shake it free and out comes your weapons. At that point your sensors go off. You know, and informing you on your app that your guns are in the area.
There are 6 missing. I got 2 back. I've got 4 back.
Now there's 2 more missing.
Yeah.
But that's not the issue right now. You report some missing guns. So someone you're saying broke into your place to steal 2 rather classic, we'll call them, style guns and leave them
Very
at
specialized.
a robbery.
2 specialized rifles, and I don't know why they want to.
They're not specialized.
Well, they're unique. They're not high-end military grade. They're classic price-wise. So they are unique. But like I said, it's not like some guns that like do excellent amounts of damage or something like that. But they are nice weapons. Because military grade weapons like high power don't go for the price that these things go for.
Yeah. But who would want to leave them there?
Yeah,
Yo, mom.
that's kind of the issue. But the main part I have is this. This is the only part that involves me. These are your guns. Have them back. I'll find the others. This is not my jurisdiction. If anything, this belongs to the Rangers. This is an old military bunker that was full of chemicals. That's what's missing.
Do you have a list of what's missing?
No, I don't have anything. The only connection I have that brought me to this location, I wouldn't have even been called, was your guns. But technically, my problem's this. Except for the fact I still have to find 2 others. And probably that's the best direction I have to like who did it. But your 2 guns here in the middle of this theft, because 2 you found somehow on your own.
They were found for
These
me.
2 were found in the middle of someone else's criminal jurisdiction. If anything, it's either belongs to Fort Maxwell over there, but this is Navy. They're Army. And there's a Marine bunker about half a mile in that way. During World War II, towards the end, a lot of stuff got stored here. A lot of stuff people also wanted to just disappear. There's cabinets. There's like file cabinets of information lost, which is no good by now for anyone to read. You probably die of something trying to dig it all around. But place is kind of trashed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave. I'm going to still look for the other 2 guns. Then I guess I've also got to find out about a camera, but you know, who's filed a police report?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Or, no, my sister did.
Well, you're going to find out she didn't either. She asked you about it in case you knew something about it. She left it at that. She's not called any police. She didn't know if you knew about it. You didn't really answer that question.
I didn't know anything about it, but I was going to find out what was going on.
That's what you're doing now. No one's filed a report. That's why he doesn't know anything about that. Don't blame him.
No, not
That's
him.
all he's saying.
I
I have no problem. If you want to get the same group of people that apparently or whatever security team you may have that helped you recover your last guns, call them on this one. See if they can find out anything. Right now I got nothing. Our orders jurisdiction here. You can take a look around the place though. You can ask the officers here. See if you can find anything that collect before we leave.
Yeah, I'll look around. See if I can find some information around, some clues.
Well, except we do have one thing that we're trying to report. We'll find out which jurisdiction to report it to. There's a murder. There was a U.S. soldier here. Keeping track of things apparently, like a night janitor. But, you know, he got killed. That's part. There's a marking in there. That's nothing you can see. That we got him out of here. I'd say keep the lid on events on what's going on here until we find out at least who the hell to report to. Until then, this should be left alone, as long as you don't report it to anyone.
I'll keep it under the hat.
It's basically worth it to keep this kind of quiet for now, for both of us.
I'll keep it under the hat for a bit till you get a straight answer on things.
Redneck.
Okay, looking around the area. Roll percentage dice for intuition. What's your intuition? Or anything that would be to search. I think you don't have anything. Just skill, intuition.
It's good.
Good. Okay, roll.
38.
38. No.
Didn't find any clues, huh?
Looking at a place, just a basic run-in from just like what you can see just looking at the location. You see on the outside of the bay of this island, it can mostly be called, on the shore, is a chain link fence. There's a ripped section of this fence, an electric fence, and outwards to the side of the chemical storage building. Looks like someone blew it up. There's a gaping hole in it. Only thing in here, we see circle marks on the ground showing that there were canisters of something out here. Some kind of chemical. But right now, we don't even see any markings of the building, or like I said, we don't have anyone to report it to. So, and you can't find. That's all you found out. Inside, looks empty. As far as you can see, just glancing through it.
Well, I'm gonna look around and see if there's any hidden doors for underneath it, on the floor or
Roll.
80.
It's a good roll. You're pretty sure by the time you're done, about an hour or so. It's getting late, and there's no trap doors or anything. It is what it is. I mean, it's been opened up as it is. Anything that's was of value is gone. Is in the empty space. You know, it's not anything that was hidden. Otherwise, it would have been opened up too.
Okay. Now I just gotta figure out who took what and what it was.
Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything. Make a percentage dice roll on your genius.
93. Genius.
Is monstrous.
Yeah.
It's kind of, the problem is it's messy in here because it's old. But you can't make heads of. But you know there's information here that someone that has a better idea of how to place the information in their head, organize things maybe. Mm-hmm. It just makes no sense to you. But it just, you know, there's people that could make this out. Your genius is telling you enough that there's some clues and some of this just mess laying around. But you failed that roll, so you don't get the information for free.
Yeah. Well, how about if I can just take some pictures?
Okay.
Take pictures of the area on everything.
Okay.
Get information.
Well, the cops will tell you, you know, well, really, this is... Officially, this island doesn't exist. So it's actually parkland. Now, we know it's marked U.S. Navy, so we're hunting it down. But until it becomes public information, we're leaving in like half an hour. Half of us just freelance at this from the Seminole area as far as, you know, Lieutenant Nash is actually, you know, a descendant of the Indians that lived here.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why some of us, you know, do work for him, but really the people you got to talk to are probably the Parks Department. To easily find out. He's got to, like he said, he's going to go through the, well, he's going to see if the tribes have a clue, if the tribe knows. He's kind of on the out with some of them. Actually went to school outside. I think we have, the only thing, is someone who was fishing out here just happened to mention, this is like shortly after we first got here, but he moved on since then, that he'd seen some of the Indians, which some of, you know, some of his people, some of, you know, half of us are, but he said he saw some tribes people hanging around here, but just because we're descendants doesn't mean we live out here. Most of us live in town. We're going to be checking on some of this, but that's all we got. Is like, some Indians been hanging. But there's nothing in here. There were no guns in here. We don't know what was in here. We don't have a clue on that yet. But that's all we got. and you can just come out here anytime. So you can take your pictures, or you can just bring your little. You know, someone mentioned you had a security team. I heard, which was Lieutenant Nash. He was joking.
Yeah.
He assumes that you don't go hunting down your guns on your own. I mean, don't you have a group of people? You're a rich man. You can't. You don't run around and do it yourself.
Oh, I call it kind of personal on it.
Well, yeah. But he's already left. He's got other things to check on, including the situation of your guns, and now he's got to check on a stolen camera from a report that hasn't been filed yet.
It will be taken care of very shortly.
Do you have any, well, in short, you may need someone else's view of this area, or you might have to come back a day later and get another try at it.
Yeah.
So, you head home?
Yeah, I'm going to leave the area there.
Okay. You take some basic photos, though. Yeah, both of you guys roll dice 6.
6.
5.
Wow. It's a repeat. We're just going back left and right, left and right. Okay. This time what you have, as in Chase, wake up in the morning. You need to go talk to the congressman.
Yep.
Okay, he'll meet you in his office. What would this be about?
Well, what's going on with over at that swamp area over there is number one.
What swamp area? We've got a third of my jurisdictions in this congressional area is swamp.
Where all the military was at over there
Over by Rayon.
by Rayon.
Okay, some of that is Fort Maxwell, some of it is parklands, some is privately owned. What piece you talking about?
Most of it where I can't get out there.
So some military action in that swamp. Wouldn't be unusual. That would be, oddly enough, the same people that grabbed the camera.
Yeah.
That would be the Prime Squad. It's actually a military unit we have deals with private issues for us. Just between me and you, it's Black Ops.
Well, they can Black Ops.
Also, the area behind Rayon you're talking about
Yeah.
has been subcontracted to Fort Maxwell. They have a right to be there. You don't.
Well,
Do you have a reason to believe there's a connection as to what's going on in that area?
there's a lot of missing animals out of there too.
Missing animals. What, did that crab come from there?
It's a good possibility.
Find me proof. Not just conjecture.
Well, when you look at it, you'll find the tags off of it, or it's from that experimental area.
Okay. I'll have someone check into that. I've personally not looked at this giant crab. A lot of it was basically chopped up and thrown to the homeless. It's my attempt to find a way to recover some for the area. I've had problems in gaining money for national disaster, so I'm actually having to take some of the money, and the military's kicking in a little assistance, which is going to work against you and trying to get anything against them. We'll check on that camera, though, definitely. That's got to be returned to a civilian. The military can't be allowed to have a position over the civilian. Probably just some gung-ho guy. A lot of them are black ops, not trained in dealing with public. So
All
probably
the information better be back in that too.
Oh yeah. I can see what can be done as long as nothing's classified. You know, I personally am not going to guarantee you any kind of level above what I would give the newspaper. Basically nothing more than your rights as a citizen guarantee you. I mean, granted, it's the military units, it's not only named itself after me because of the money that I put towards it because of what happened due to our loss. This is to assure that no other family has to pay, as we did, for the loss of one of their members because they happen to be from a rich family.
Well,
These guys are not trained to be friendly. They're trained to do their job. I agree. They're not. They shouldn't deal with public though. They should not have been allowed to have anything to do with that. Without a question, you know, that's misappropriation of resources. Probably some gung-ho private or sergeant or something overstepping his bounds.
I've seen that many times.
It happens. It's just, you know, I'm not. I appreciate you telling me though, and I will find out. And I see no reason why that shouldn't be returned.
Yeah. And two is, do you know any information about where a place was broken into over in the swamp?
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. 2 of your guns were found there.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Those are guns shouldn't be out there.
Nope. And a soldier was, well, being a soldier, and he was killed in service. I'd have to say assassinated then. Yeah, but I don't have much more than that because I'm still trying to find out. We're checking to see if we can get permission from Fort Can. Permission to check that bunker out. It's a Navy bunker. So they're still checking. The problem is it was unlisted. So currently, you know, it sits alone.
Do you have any idea what was in there that stolen?
All I know at this time is it was a chemical depot.
So you don't know any kind of chemicals that was in there.
Actually came from a submarine. That's all we have. Because it's actually nearby a submarine, Navy submarine port. Secret to World War II. It's public now. But it was a place to just refuel.
Could have been diesel, could have been...
Could have been. But you don't store diesel for very long like that.
Or it turns into tar.
And then why steal it? That's all I know on it as far as I've, you know, that's just from my time I served.
They didn't have nuclear back then.
Well, I'm down to like my last bar.
Well,
So let's say I was gonna close it for that evening, but we can still touch up on some stuff the next day. Like the early part of the day. I gotta walk with that. Chaos!
give me back my knife! advice.
You just have to listen. You don't have to be over here or anything.
Problematic when I hit automatic, it's like problematic when I hit automatic, it's like